Hello, we are glad to welcome you to channel Study with GE, and today we will tell you about a great place for student holiday in Russia, costing $7,100. In the height of summer, many of us, when there is a free time from education, think of where one can have an excellent rest, clear brain and gain energy. And it goes without saying that everyone wants to save the money. You are on the channel Study with GE. We are starting. North Ossetia is a republic located in the south of the Russian Federation. It goes without saying that this region is creating for holidays. Climb the high mountains to the picturesque waterfalls and peaks where there was no even cattle. Walk in closed woods and nature reserves, eat raspberries and take pictures. Such a holiday isn't for every person. If you don't like to walk and you call a taxi instead of walking 500 meters, then we regret to say, but North Ossetia isn't for you. If you think that North Ossetia is for you, please like it. If you are looking for other tourist strongholds suitable for you, then subscribe to the channel in order not to miss new videos. What to see and what to eat? Dancing, food, the famous Ossetian pie, pyrogi, Oriental architecture, including buildings among the rocks dating from the 15th-16th centuries, the purest mountain air, horses. All these things make your journey wonderful. Pay your attention to the national Ossetian dance, dance with the daggers. We provide you only with practical skills useful to you in practice. We will deal with two types of holidays and their cost. A real traveler, 5 till 7 days, like through the mountains and see landmarks, sleep in a tent under the open sky, or $1,000. And a city tourist, when you sleep in a hotel or apartment and hike through the mountains in a day, or $700. So, we understand that not everyone wants to sleep in the forest, fight against mosquitoes and wade across rivers, carrying a 50-kilogram rucksack. Some people are fed up with this at work, like if you are a forester. Holiday schedule. You arrived at Vladikavkaz airport, moved into an apartment. The average cost of the apartment amounts to 2,000-3,000 rubles per day. You can stay in an apartment with your friends in a small group. You can find accommodation on the Sutachna.ru website. What is more, we also recommend you to find and book day trips with tour clubs such as Alanya or Твоя высота in advance. Select taking into account feedbacks. One adventure amounts to 800-1,000 ruble per tourist. These clubs know the exact places and offer very good routes. For example, you leave at 7 a.m. Come to the foot of the mountain in a minibus after 2 hours. You go to the waterfall and back for 5 hours. Then have a snack somewhere and come to Vladikavkaz by 9 p.m. You have also the opportunity to book individual guided tours. The guide has a more maneuverable car. You can ask any questions. They know a lot of interesting things, so that you will see much more places. The guide for one day will cost you 15,000 rubles, $250. Capacity of a car is about 2 to 4 people. One dinner at the Vladikavkaz restaurant for 2 amounts to 1,300 rubles. Vladikavkaz has also places for a walk. Take for example Central Park, various fortresses, the Terek River flowing throughout Vladikavkaz, Kosta Katagurov, the national hero of Ossetia, poet and writer. Round-trip flight ticket will cost you 10-15,000, including your luggage. Thus, such a holiday will cost you about 40-55,000 rubles per person in average. I repeat, for 6 days. We advise you to travel with a group of 2-4 people. When you have no air in the city apartment, you like to listen to the murmur of the river, sitting around the fire, look at the night starry sky, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel to keep watching videos like this. You may travel as a real traveler, sleep in a tent, in sleeping bag, and walk tens of kilometers every day. At that, you can rent such an equipment if you do not want to buy it, or if you do not have it. You may also join friendly group of persons. Also, not necessarily. Find a 7-10 day hike with a professional guide and go from Vladikavkaz to the mountains. As a rule, one group consists of 9-16 people. Such an adventure will cost you from 16 to 30,000 rubles for one person. We recommend you to select 5-day trips in case you make such a hike for the first time, if you are not quite sure of yourself. Again, bear in mind the experience and advice of the people. There are things that can't be rented, such as trekking shoes. You have to have your own comfortable shoes, wearing which you have already walked at least 15 kilometers. Furthermore, hiking with a group you can relieve your rucksacks as much as possible. So, you may take one item, for example, an axe, for all or a certain number of charging devices. You can find all things required for the hiking and the hiking rules visiting the guide's website. What is more, you need to have some extra money with you to enjoy all charms of civilized lives, cafes, horseback riding, or hot bread. The most important thing in such hiking is a full prohibition of alcohol. The average cost of such holiday for 7 days without equipment will cost you about the same 55-60,000 rubles, including a flight for one person. A creative team, Mach Kont, has done this using government grant having won for the purpose in 2019. In this video, we will not talk about these art objects so that you have a desire to see them, because each object has its own history rooted in the culture of Alania. That's all for today. Share your tourism experience in the comments and amount of your expenses for the most low-cost holiday. The best comment will become the plot of our video and you will become its author. Subscribe to our channel in order not to miss anything. You are on the channel Study with GE. See you in Russia!